Hello, I'm Patrick, also known as Free Hugs, and this is my art YouTube channel. I want to be more active here, so I'm trying something new. I really like making character designs, but in my earlier videos I was trying to make speed paints that had full backgrounds and everything, and it was a whole process, and it was just... Today I'm drawing my redesign of Zack Saturday from the 2008 cartoon The Secret Saturdays. This design is supposed to be him shortly after the finale of the series when he's 13. The show is great and it's really an awesome experience to watch it without spoilers. It's about a family of cryptozoologists. Our main character is Zack Saturday, so we'll be talking about him today, but I'll go over his family in later videos as I redesign them too. This video will contain huge spoilers for The Secret Saturdays. If you're interested in watching the show and you haven't seen it yet, I really recommend clicking off this video now. So if you're still here, it's time to talk about his other designs. In the original show, a lot of the characters' skin tones are very pale and ashy. This is most noticeable with Doc and Zack, but it's also a thing with other characters like Waddy, whose skin is about the same shade as Zack's, and Paul, who's kinda like yellow-ish. In Ben 10 Omniverse, Doc and Zack's skin tones are much darker and more saturated, lifelike, so I'd like to keep Zack's skin tone from that design. Another thing I like about the Omniverse design are Zack's freckles, so I'll keep those. Zack in the original show has a very simple outfit, an orange long-sleeve shirt with black sleeves and a dragon-shaped S on the front, khaki-colored pants, and very nondescript black shoes. In Omniverse, he's got a whole, like suit of armor. His entire family has matching suits of armor. You know, how zoologists wear suits of armor. I'm not even sure how to describe Zack's armor in Omniverse. I'll probably throw some notes on screen here. Zack's hair is similar in both the original show and Omniverse, but Omniverse gives him a much more obviously straight/wavy hair texture. So let's get into my redesign. I only started recording after I drew a lot of redesigns as sketches, so the speed paints for this series will already start with the sketch done. I went with an eye shape that leans more toward the style of Omniverse because I just think it looks nice. His entire face is actually pretty much the same as his Omniverse design up to his hair. Personally, I just like the way that kinky hair looks on him. I feel like a twist out is the best way to describe how I think of his spiky hairstyle. In both the original and in Omniverse, the shock of white hair on his hairline is shaped like a star, which I kept. When lining his hair here, I used less pressure to draw the lines to give myself a guide and then went over them with more pressure to keep the lines of a uniform size. I think if I was trying to make this design more streamlined for animation, I might make the kings be a specific pattern, but as it is here, it's a bit more freeform. I wanted to go with a bit more of a comfortable outfit for Zack to wear daily, but an outfit that's still detailed enough to fit in with the sorts of outfits that characters in Ben 10 Omniverse wear. I'll admit I'm not very fond of the jumpsuits or the armor for the Saturdays because I just feel they aren't really like zoologist clothes. I decided on a letter jacket with the S on the left breast, joggers, a v-neck, and sneakers. In the original show, Zack carries the claw around under his shirt, which I find
let them go now!
Confusing, so I gave him a backpack. Since his redesign is post-series, the claw looks a bit different. My friends and I had canon that after Kerr was destroyed, Zack kept using the claw as a tool or a weapon, but he removed the hand of Suklu because he doesn't need it to channel through his powers through anymore. So the claw part of the claw is more like a mechanical crane game claw than an animal paw. I've given him a letter jacket that I'm realizing now is somewhat reminiscent of Ben's design in UAF. It's fine, it's a different style of jacket, it's fine. I took the S from his shirt on the left breast of his jacket, and you can see me here having trouble drawing the oh no, don't look. He has pretty plain sneakers. They're more detailed than his original shoes, but they're basically the same as most cartoon character shoes. He's got straight bar, no tie sneak. I feel like I think too much about these characters' shoes. Nobody really cares about the ways they lace and tie their shoes except me. I think joggers are really nice pants to wear in like woodsy and brushy areas when walking through forests. They're comfortable and they don't drag under your heels so the hems of your pants legs don't get all wet. There's definitely better pants to wear in the woods, but I think joggers are pretty nice and comfy. Like I said before, I'm using his skin tone from Omniverse for his redesign. I drew some older redesigns a couple months ago, and I'm color picking a few of the colors from those. I wasn't really sure about his eye color. I wanted his eyes to be the exact beautiful shade of brown eyes in the sun, when you're sitting in the sun with someone with brown eyes. It's kind of hard to capture that in the cartoon drawing. It's Eventually I decided on brown eyes with a dot of dark orange where a pupil might be. I kept the shade of black for his hair, shirt, jacket sleeves, and the S on his breast, the same shade, and I color picked his original design shirt for the shades of orange I would use. I knew I wanted to go with this yellow or khaki color for his pants and backpack, but I couldn't decide if I wanted them to be the same shade or slightly different. I believe I chose slightly different. Ah, geez. I agonized over the colors of the claw for a long time here. The claw in the original series is very different from the claw in Omniverse, and I didn't know what color scheme I wanted to go with. So I took a break from the claw to color his shoes. I also messed around with some colors here, but I decided on orange sneakers with black laces and soles. Back to the claw, then I stopped recording to ask my friend for his opinion, and I forgot to start recording again. Oops. So here's the finished design. Eventually, with help from my friend of Jimmy, I figured out a color scheme that I liked, gray and yellow like the original series. It's not complicated, but it sure did feel like it was. Like I said earlier, this will probably be a series of videos. I have sketches of a few redesigns for characters from the show that I'd like to go in depth about, complain about the older designs a little bit, and probably Fiskerton love post a lot. If you're interested in character design stuff, speed paints, or the Secret Saturdays, it'd be really cool if you could like and subscribe. Thanks for watching!